in ranked battles as well, like what I was playing earlier today. I picked this because, if I remember right, was it the Akizuki or the Tashkent I didn't put on my list? Tashkent I didn't put. All right. Well, crap. I should have.
Madman brings us Yang Yang to ranked battles.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
You know, there is a thing. There is a thing. 27. Oh my God, Sea Raptor. I don't know what the F you're thinking either, Sea Raptor. How you doing, dude, by the way?
Raptor, what are you thinking?
Puddin', you gotta do the shout-out thing. Matter of fact, I think you gotta do it twice. You're not bad? How's you? I'm fine, thanks. Better than last night.
Raptor's probably upset with me, because I'm in your server. I have lane with the enemy.
Oof.
I'm his moderator, I have to poke him.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, that's good. That's good. Hey, Claptrap, what's up, dude? What's the name of the third child? What?
What?
Bitch baby, 27 months is 3 times 9.
Thank you, Puddin'. Iowa, Ruprecht, John Bart, FDG. I kind of like... I don't know. It's a toss-up battleship-wise.
Is he still getting high off all those paints from painting those models?
He probably is. You still doing some noob painting? My 2 favorite streamers are here. Well, thank you, Claptrap. Means a lot, man. Means a lot. Right in the field.
Yes, it is, Gabe. I am reading the chat.
Drake Chapaya versus Donskoy Hipper. Kind of a toss-up there, too. Ostergotland and Akizuki versus Yugumo and Xian Yang. Slight advantage to your team on destroyers. So this is going to be interesting. You haven't in a bit, waiting on some new paints to come in before you tackle Sea of Legends. So Sea Raptor, if you don't mind, it might be kind of fun. When I come and visit you in May and hang out either before or after the event, it might be kind of fun to do a collaboration stream where I paint some of your things.
Your penis thing?
What do you think, Raptor?
Okay.
Round 1, fight! Very ballsy to go right into B-Cap right now, considering Yugumo will definitely outspot you. You fight this thought repulsive? What do you mean? You don't trust me with your paint, sir? Is that what this is? I promise I won't drink before.
Wait,
Only during.
Only during. Only during.
Only during.
Lies.
See what I'm drinking so you can understand how tipsy I am.
That's right.
Hey, listen, we heard you stashed bourbon all over your house. Maybe we'll fumble upon some.
I kind of did. I still have the batch 69 here. So the other night I had a whole bunch of wine at dinner, and then I was hanging out. We were playing Civ 6, and I just kept hitting that batch 69 flask, and the wife later is like, "You reek of booze." I'm like, "But I only drank the wine." She's like, "Yeah, that's kind of weird." Totally got away with it. Oh, you got bourbon hitting all over your pit. Nice, nice. I will go on a scavenger hunt then. Don't drink the paint.
I think it's a little more than all over your kitchen.
By the way, why are you getting closer to a hipper that is hydroing you? I mean, I guess you want to get behind the island, but... Just when I thought you'd seen the nerdiest comment on Twitch. Well, thanks, Monger. Show us some athletic shorts in the process. Oh, so true story. You know, you guys, many of you know that we are having a meetup coming up in May, and on the USS Kid, and somebody, I don't remember if it was Raptor, but somebody posted something about it being very warm and humid and muggy in Baton Rouge. So I said, well, I'll just go naked. And then somebody commented, but you can't rep Fabletics then. So I'm like, fine, I'll just wear the Fabletics underwear then. So that was interesting. In-game, Ripio Chapayev, he really screwed that up. 2 extra cabinets in the kitchen. I have 1 cabinet in the kitchen. And what's great about it is I troll my wife all the time, Raptor. I'll go and I'll clank the bottles together and make her sit up from the couch to look and see if I'm drinking anything. And I'll keep doing that until the point when she stops looking, and that's when I'll start actually drinking.
I hope your wife doesn't watch the streams and sees the trick.
No, she doesn't. She's working right now. Maybe. It's 5:19. She's done working. Crap. I'm screwed. All right.
Actually, oh no, it's funny you were talking about alcohol because last Raptor's last stream, he was talking about how like a year ago he wouldn't imagine having bourbon all over the place, and now like a year later he's an avid bourbon drinker, or something like that.
I'll tell you, it does it does influence you, you know. Like I used to never drink. You become a collector.
He says he's a collector. I say he has a problem. We call it addiction.
I've actually had people like message me after a stream being like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "I'm fine. What are you talking about?" They're like, "You were really gone on stream." I'm like, "I was fine." Collector is a problem though, because collector means that you buy things that maybe are a little expensive.
You buy things that you look at and you will never enjoy. It's a problem.
One of my favorite experiences visiting my dad recently was actually going to his girlfriend? I guess we can call it girlfriend. My mom passed away and he started hanging out with her. And her late husband was a bit of a drinker and he had a collection going. So she's like, well, if you want to come over and take whatever's left, that's fine. And I'm like, score. So it was like 8:30 in the morning. We walked over to her place. And we just pulled out everything from her liquor cabinet, right? And I'm like trying stuff because like you have to try stuff because it's so old. Some of it is just gone. And I came back at 8:30 in the morning with a legit buzz. It was great. And I got a lot of good stuff out of it, too. Some not so good stuff, though. I don't really like gin, I've discovered. But I got some great Canadian whiskey, I'll tell you. So, battle. Your team has now dispersed from CCAP, which is smart considering how concentrated they were. But I feel like there's more you could be doing. I don't know. You guys feel that way too?
I mean, there is more he could be doing, but he doesn't need to.
Because he's got the point lead and the cap lead and the ship lead too. So the problem with that is this is the part where you lose 2 ships in rapid succession. Right? Like we know it's coming. We've all read this story. We've seen this movie. We've played this game mode. Right?
I don't think so.
No? Let's see.
The Osa Gordon is now dropping from the north too. I think the both enemy ships die and there's nobody on his team dying.
Well, here we go. Heads up against the Yugumo. Now, if the Yugumo is torpedo reload, he's kind of screwed.
He's screwed no matter what.
He's screwed him in.
The Gotland opens up as well.
Oh, you got the Oh, you're gonna get a double kill. You're gonna kill the Yugumo with guns, and you're gonna kill the Iowa torps. So this music is actually really good for this moment. Look at the Iowa. Look at the Iowa. Oh, there's I called it. I called it. We got 2 of them.
The Yugumo was a champ here. He would have just went forward again, take the torps, and make the Iowa live.
And now the Donskoy is trying desperately to save his star because, like, it's just him. And he's shooting AP at you?
What is this?
Um,
I don't.
Call
I
it a
don't.
bad cruiser player.
Also, you might actually do better shooting AP at him because he's sitting broadside to you. I don't know. 100
Might
millimeter
as well
guns.
also use the torp reload booster and just fire out these torps.
That's true as well.
I have to say, as an avid player or as a very enthusiastic player of the Japanese gunboat line, the 100 mil AP does feel kind of lackluster. Yes,
Yeah.
there are instances where you can plunge it into cruisers, but like
Yeah.
you have to go after light cruisers, and that's the only exception I find.
I like how Rain
Not a
says,
10
I'm not going to
millimeters.
interrupt him while he's making a mistake. And Ostergotland gets the kill with torpedoes.
See, I told you that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.